we're going to practice cubbing a response. This is a sample prompt from an old ELA state exam. This is not the prompt we are using for our essay, but we're going to use it so you can watch how I would cub this prompt. First, I'm going to circle titles and names. In Brain Birds and A Soft Spot for Crows, are the author's attitudes toward crows and ravens positive or negative? How do the authors convey their views? Use examples from both articles to support your response. In your response, be sure to identify the author's attitudes toward crows and ravens, explain how each author supports his views, use examples from both articles to support your response. I don't see any more titles and names, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to underline the keywords. In this case, the keywords would be mainly what I'm supposed to talk about. Here I notice it says author's attitudes toward crows and ravens, positive and negative. In this response, I'm supposed to identify the author's attitude toward crows and ravens and whether it's positive or negative. I need to explain how the authors convey their views. I need examples from both articles in my response. In your response, be sure to, I have to identify, here again, author's attitudes, crows, and ravens. I need to explain how each author supports his views. I need to use examples from both articles. I think that's it for the keywords. So now I'll go back in and I'm going to box the action words or the verbs where I actually have to do something in this response. In Brain Birds and A Soft Spot for Crows, are the author's attitudes toward crows and ravens positive or negative? There are no action words there. How do the authors convey their views? Use is an action word. Examples from both articles to support your response. In your response, be sure to identify the author's attitudes. Explain how each author supports his views. And use examples from both articles to support your response. Now that I have used this strategy to cub and deconstruct this prompt, I'm more likely to understand what I'm actually supposed to do by looking at my annotations and my markings and only cluing in to what's important in this prompt.